All right, welcome now. We've got another segment here, and we're joined by Umanu Ojochenemi, or Ojochenemi, Elijah, one of Africa's most creative filmmakers, and I'm happy that he's having a laugh here while I'm just murdering his name. He's vast when it comes to cinematography, editing, and movie directing, and boy, do you want to know how many movies this guy has under his belt. You are welcome, man. Good to have you here.
Good to have you here. And
Grand.
it's a shame because it's from your state and you can't pronounce
Oh.
it.
Can you imagine?
Where are you from?
I'm from Edo State.
You're from? I'm from Delta States.
He's from Delta State as well. So now you said
Bendel State, Edo Delta.
We're all one, we're all Nigerian at the end of the day. But thank you very much for joining us. First up, when you walked in, I thought to myself, okay, I went through your IMDb profile and I saw that there were so many movies in there. And I'm looking at him, he's so young. I'm not going to ask how old you are. I'm not going to do that. But that's a lot of movies for a person who started movies professionally when?
2015, 16.
2015. Did you start as a director?
No, I started as a film editor.
Editor.
Film editing. I've edited for literally almost 60-70% of people in the industry.
Wow. And how many movies is that spanning across now?
A lot. More than 100.
More than 100.
As an editor, more than 100, yeah.
But as a director?
About 30.
30. That's still a lot for 7 years.
I must say, in the whole filmmaking process, I have very high respect for editors. Those guys are overlooked, to be honest. Believe me, you can get an actor or actress to act it out, get a director to direct. If your editor is not on point, you're in big trouble.
Exactly.
And not that alone. The late nights, the attention to detail, I literally have...
You edited before? Do you edit?
Just small.
Been in the studio.
Just small here and there.
By the way, Winfrey is our in-house producer.
Yes.
She's got a diploma in that, by the way.
Like
Just so you guys know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, okay, so
that's
now the
cool.
question that actually, something I really want to ask is, I mean, when it comes to editing, right, why did you decide, I have an idea of why, to transition from editing to directing? Is it that your past films, you saw things that could have been done better, and you're like, you know what, these guys, they're getting his butts. They're not there, let's just tell them.
That's like a setup. You know, when you edit, you see a lot of things you don't like, and you see a lot of, so many actors that appear to be very, very, very superb. If you really want to know about them, just get to meet the editor. Because so many things have gone into place in making those actors look perfect and sweet and sexy and all that you get. So when I was editing, my editing process actually aided the director transit because I've seen a lot of mistakes. I get to learn from the mistakes from different directors, different cinematographers, and different production crews. So I just learn from this, learn from this. So when I go on set, I try not to make those mistakes because as an editor, you get the raw, when you get the raw clips,
Files,
they are just like,
The
I mean, not say trash, but something like trash.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to refine
Put
it
it
and
together
make it a
and make it look
fantastic
sweet,
bunch.
yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Now,
They literally make the movie, to be honest.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they do. So now, being a director currently, now it seems like from your editorial processes, you had all the foundation that you needed to become a director. But how has it been working with very big names? Like, who are the biggest names you've worked with as a director, and how have you managed that? You know, he doesn't know anything. Has anything like that ever happened?
Like working with big names?
Big names, because I know the big names come with big egos.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Okay, see, when it comes to big names, I think when it comes to filmmaking, these big names are just like our colleagues.
Okay.
No matter how big they are, when we're on set and when we are filming, they're just like, we are working.
Everybody,
This is
like
the
an
work
army.
place. So there's no ego, there's no pride, there's no
Enemy, you're being
there's
safe.
no superstar.
He's the enemy, by the
thing.
way. You're being safe here. You don't want to
no,
trouble
there's
anybody.
nothing like a superstar ego around the film sets.
Okay.
But when they go out, maybe when they are on the red carpet or they can do all their celebrate. But when we are on sets, there is no celebrate. We are all working right now.
Okay.
So no matter how big you are, you just have to like go with the flow and work with people on set.
Well,
you can't be bigger than people making the film.
True. Let's talk about one of your biggest, I don't know if I'm correct, but one of your biggest endeavors, which is Devil Wears Agbada.
Devil in
Devil
Agbada.
in
Devil
Devil
in Agbada.
Devil in Agbada,
I think we have clips of that one we're going to show soon. But what was it like working with the names or the people and directing all of that talent?
Devil in Agbada was a very big one. We had a lot of big names as well. We had the Small Elliots, Uche Jumbo, Erica, and other actors as well. So before making the film, we had several meetings, several pre-production meetings where we get to meet ourselves, familiarize, know the thought process for the film. So when we went on set, it was just like a walk in the park. We're just having fun and making the film.
Wow.
You just make it sound easy. Hey, God.
Yeah.
It's actually
You just
that
make it sound
easy.
easy. Is that easy?
Almost that easy.
Anyway, so now you've experienced editing, cinematography, directing. So if you were to pick one and stick to that for the rest of your life, which would it be?
They're all together.
No. Don't give me that. No. If you,
Because even if I pick directing, I'll still get to like edit some part of the film before the film comes out.
yeah.
Once an editor.
So I wouldn't want to pick editing because I wouldn't have control over the process of the film. So I'll still pick to directing, which is still linked to editing as well, because I will have to see and watch the film before it goes out.
From what you're saying, I think you've picked editing already. It doesn't directly, but
It's okay. It's all right.
It's all right.
So, what are the bigger projects or any big project we're looking forward to in the future? I know Devil in Agbada is coming out on streaming services next month. Is it next month?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what other ones should we be looking out for?
There's another very big one, Amajiri. It was done by Ayomakun, AY.
The AY himself.
The AY
comedian.
himself.
Is it funny?
And no, the film is, the film is there to me because it's something different from what we've seen in the industry or what we've seen AY done before.
Oh.
You get, so it's not comedy, it's a very, very serious social justice film.
It's going to be very different to see AY
That's
in
yet
not a comic role.
Yeah, that's yet to come out this year. And there's another one, Gods of Men, we are working on already.
Gods of Men.
And
Nice.
a lot, so there's Startify coming soon as well. And there's also another one I'm working on with Blue Pictures distribution. And yeah, there's a lot coming later this year.
May I ask one last question?
Of course, take it
So
away.
regarding working with AY in a capacity that's very, very separate from everything people know him as, because once you say AY in,
Amajiri.
in our Marjorie, everybody's expecting like maybe funny parts in the movie. Now, as a director, how easy is it for you to take somebody's, forgive the use of the word, stereotypical character and change it to something a bit more dramatic, like we saw in True Life, or True Life, the one with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, because that was totally different from his
True story.
true story from his regular character, the comedian, to something very dramatic. I'm assuming that that's the same with switching AY from his comic roles that we've seen him in to something dramatic as well. How difficult is that for a director?
Okay, actually, let me correct something. The Amajiri was directed by Tuka Magbara. I was a cinematographer on set and I worked on the collaboration as well. So AY is a very intelligent guy that is very, very versatile. You get, and AY wasn't that same AY funny guy in the film. AY was almost like an activist in the film. You get, so it's something you would actually love to see because the film is way different from everything you've seen AY done before.
Okay.
Nice. Interesting.
Amazing.
And it was really, really nice. AY is a very talented, versatile actor. So it was, I think, it took a lot of weeks for AY to get into the character of the Amajiri film because you have to bring him out from the normal actors you are used to.
Yes.
And immerse him into a more serious character.
Amazing.
Elijah, the enemy, you are. I just tagged him a new one. I hope it sticks. Thank you very much for coming along, man. It's been fantastic talking to you. You're such a stand-up guy, man. Nice one. Can't wait to see all your projects, further projects.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys for sticking with us. To stay tuned. We've got
Okay.
no, not the. I mean, do you have somewhere to be?
No.
We've got more coming up. We've got
Maybe
one more
more.
hour. Stay tuned.